Hey guys, Angelo here, back with another super cool video, and this time we're going to be making one of my favorite things so far. I got a 3D printed Nerf gun Uzi here with single trigger. We have full auto mode and semi-automatic mode, and we're going to be going over how to design the whole thing today. We're going to be going over the 3D model, the circuit design, and the programming. So stay tuned, it's going to be really sick. So I'm going to start with the 3D model parts. First, we're going to start with the handle. I used a short dart clip to get the dimensions for the mag hole. I added a hole so I could pull the wires for the push button through the handle easier. Next is the body. The body was probably the hardest thing to 3D model because I had to line up the pusher with the dart with the flywheels. There's the hole where the wires for the push button will go through. Here's the actuator design that I came up with. I took this from another 3D printed Nerf gun. It works really well. I used two Fang revamp motors and made my own nozzle. I added a dart so I could line everything up properly. I got a 3D model of the circuit board that I designed, and I made a 3D model of the battery. Lastly, I just added a top and some aesthetics, and that's pretty much the whole design. Here is the whole circuit I designed for the Nerf gun. Starting with the LiPo battery, I have a 30 amp fuse. I'm using a buck converter for stabilizing the voltage into the Arduino. I have an N-channel MOSFET in parallel with the power button. The MOSFET's used to trip open the circuit in case of any issues with the battery. I'm using two resistors as a voltage divider to monitor the voltage of the battery. I'm using two N-channel MOSFETs for controlling the motors. I added a flyback diode to stop any spikes at the MOSFET. Lastly, I have a trigger and a rate of fire potentiometer. The trigger is used to tell the motors when to turn on. I use the potentiometer to adjust the speed of the motors. I put the same circuit in a CAD program and made a PCB.
For you, this what you ride to, this what you slide to, this for your mama, this for your boo. Follow me, probably ballin' with a lot of we. Follow me, they be scared, it's the God in me. I be your bug, I be your bug, I be your bug, I be your ballin' up, I be your bug, I be your ballin' up, I be your bug. I show the love, I show the love, I be your ballin' up, I show the love. This shit like 92, this shit like 92. I be your bug, I be your bug, this shit like 92.
Now that I have the whole thing assembled, the last thing to do was to program the controller. Here's the Arduino code I wrote. It's pretty simple, basically just turning the motors on and off based on if you press the button or not. Full auto mode is similar. The only difference is you're not pulsing the pushing motor, you're just keeping it constantly on. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please subscribe, comment, like the video, whatever. I will have these parts available for sale. Not the 3D model parts, but mainly the circuit board. I'm going to be redesigning the circuit board to use a 328P found in the Arduino Unos, and making sure all the components are SMT. This is an open source project, so the 3D modeled parts, the circuit board, PCB, and the program will be available. Just message me on Instagram. I will have a shop open soon for some of the things I make, so stay tuned for that. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys next time.